We were stuck on a bus on the Pennsylvania Turnpike for 24 hours in a snowstorm. 60 of us and our high school chaplain. And that was the first time that I had ever considered actually being a priest. I'm born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska, oldest of 3 siblings. And my parents and my family really gave me those fundamental foundations for my prayer life and my faith life. I still have great memories of, as a kid, going to Christmas Eve Mass with my grandparents and extended family, and just the joy and happiness that was in all of that. It was in 8th grade, though, that I really felt first called to be a priest, although I couldn't put into words what that meant for me or how I was going to live that out. So I pushed it away. I thought, no, that's not for me. God's kind of called the wrong number here. Like, that's not me. Although in my high school time, I continued to live out my faith in active ways, leading retreats and joining different prayer groups. And for me, these were where I felt most alive, in these times of prayer and these times of retreat. And after that experience of being on the bus my senior year of high school, and really seeing that chaplain at our high school as a very human person, like he was sweaty, tired, stressed out, just like the rest of us. I really saw that humanity in him, and that was the first time I had really ever thought, man, like this is something I could do. This is a real vocation that I could actually pursue. And I revisited that call at the end of high school. And ironically, as a senior, I reached out to a Jesuit who would later become my spiritual director, without even having on my radar the vocation to the Society of Jesus. He and my chaplain at high school both directed me to continue on and start at Creighton University and just continue to pray and see where things led me. And after being at Creighton and seeing all the different Jesuits walking around campus and in different classes and things like that, it helped me to put together a vocation that I felt called to with desires of what I wanted to do. So I took a leap of faith, started taking education classes instead of business classes, but didn't actually technically switch my major for 2 years because I was still holding on to that desire for worldly things and worldly success, kind of in the back of my mind, like maybe I'll try and go back to that at some point. But once I actually switched my major and jumped fully into education, I never looked back, and it's something that continues to bring me joy to this day. My freshman year of college, I reached out to beajesuit.org and was put in touch with the vocation team. They invited me on a come-and-see, which is an opportunity for people that are interested to meet different Jesuits that are in formation and to kind of see what that process is actually like on the day-to-day. After going on one of these come-and-sees, I felt like I needed to enter the Jesuits right now. Like I had to do it after my freshman year of college. Luckily, I didn't, because that extra time of college really helped me to grow in my own understanding of my vocation and in my faith in general. Once my mindset shifted from joining the Jesuits tomorrow to joining the Jesuits after college, I joined more groups on campus, got more involved with campus ministry, went on different mission trips to Haiti, Guatemala, and different reservations, and I found a discernment group at Creighton that really helped me to strengthen my vocation. And all these experiences formed me in different ways, helped me to grow in a deeper understanding of where God was working in my life. And my time at Creighton meeting different Jesuits who did all kinds of different things also helped me to grow the understanding of what the Jesuit vocation was. I met Jesuits that were professors, teachers, lawyers, doctors, campus ministers, power lifters, photographers, authors, and parish priests. And I continued to go on retreats and lead them, both finding God's love within me and also having that opportunity to share the love that was already there for other people from God. And there were many Jesuits that along the way helped me to shape and grow in my vocation and gave me good examples of how they lived out their own Jesuit vocations. I entered the Jesuits in the fall of 2020. I haven't looked back since, and after making these spiritual exercises in the 30-day silent retreat, I've really come to grow in a deeper sense of what my own vocation is, and also a deeper sense of God's very personal love for me.